Hi, this is Tom Shannon. Thanks for taking a look at my post-process shader pack, Volume 1. This pack of shaders is designed to help you achieve a stylized or illustrative look for your projects. Um, what you're looking at right here is the ink and paper shader that's been tweaked to give it kind of a ballpoint pen on paper look. What you get with this pack is you get 6 post-process shaders: crosshatch, fake lighting, halftone, ink and paper, pixelization, and posterization. You also get a set of 16 material instances based off of those materials that have been customized like the one you're looking at here. You also get a couple of textures that are used for the backgrounds. And this one's used for the halftoning effect. This is also used for a background. So what you also get is you get a map here that has these 12 post-process volumes, and as you move through them, it applies various settings based on these materials. And in this level, they're not terribly interesting. So what you can do is you can take them, copy them, open up your level, and paste them in, as I'll do here. Obviously, I'm using the stylized example from Epic, and I've merged my content into that. So you would do this kind of in a similar way for your project. So as I enter each one of these volumes, you'll see the post-process effect in action. This is kind of the default pen or ink and paper shader. You can see that the outliner uses both a depth test to draw lines as well as a normal test to draw the lines. So this gives you lines on all sides of objects, and I think it looks really, really nice. It also allows you to define a texture for your background, for your paper, and set the colors of the lines and the paper, etc. For example, here's a variation of that using a combination of the ink and paper shader and the false lighting or fake lighting to give it a kind of a more illustrative look. As we move along, here's what looks kind of like ballpoint pen on paper. This is again just using the ink and paper shader with tweaked variables and obviously a different texture to make it look like it's on a piece of paper. This is also the ink and paper shader with its settings pretty majorly tweaked to give you a very sci-fi Tron-like look. And here's the 8-bit pixelization. This is a variation of that combined with a crosshatch shader that gives the look of cross-stitching. So you can see there's a little X on each one of the pixels. This is a cross-hatching. In this one I've turned off anti-aliasing to give it a crisper edge, and it really gives it that kind of 8-bit Mac look, or the old black and white dithering look. This is a variation of that along with the posterization, and also both of these are also using the pen and paper shader to draw the lines. And here it is with temporal anti-aliasing turned on and some other values. Gives it a much softer look. And this is the halftone, color halftone. You're able to tweak the angle of the the halftone pattern for each of your color channels, as well as the size, and some scene color options. As we move along, here's a variation of that, again with the ink shader also applied to draw the outlines, and it gives it a really cool newspaper or comic book on newsprint look. And finally, the black and white halftone, which is probably one of my favorites because it gives it a really cool, clean, interesting look. We back out, and so that's a walkthrough of all the post-process volumes. For a more in-depth look at the effects and how to integrate them into your project, be sure to watch the tutorial video. Thank you.